In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. Now the earth was formless, empty, darkness over the surface of the deep. Okay, we have our water here. And the Spirit of God was hovering over the waters. And God said,
"Let there be light."
And there was light. God called the light day and the dark night. And there was evening and there was morning, the first day. Okay. God called the light day and the dark night. He separated the water from the sky. All right, Charlie, we're going to separate our water. We're going to make this like a river. All right, so he separated the water from the sky. Let the water
under the sky be gathered to one place.
Okay, God called the ground land, and the water he called seas, and God saw that it was good. Then God said,
"Let the land produce trees and plants."
Okay, trees and plants, come on up. So we've got our flowers. Okay, I want y'all to kneel down around the tree. Okay, there's our tree. Perfect. And our flowers. Okay. And there was evening and there was morning, the third day. That's right. And God said, let there... Sorry, I keep trying to read your part. Sorry, go ahead.
"Let there be lights in the sky."
All right, lights in the sky, come on over. Sun, moon, and stars. You're going to stand right here. Okay? We got our sun, we got our moon, and our stars. Okay, wonderful. And God made the sun to govern the day and the moon to govern the night. He also made the stars. And there was evening, stay with me, and there was morning, the fourth day. And God said,
"Let the water teem with living creatures and let birds fly in the sky."
all right, now we've got our birds and our fish. All right, so fish, you come get on the water. And the birds, y'all come up and you can just stand behind the so if you've got a bird, you're flying. Yep. Actually, y'all kneel down so we don't distract. Okay. All right, very, very good. Okay. And so God created all creatures to fill the seas and the sky and saw that it was good. And there was evening and there was morning, the fifth day. Then God said, let's make man in our image so they may rule over all the animals. I just said your line again. I'm sorry, God. I'm a sinner. Okay. God, say your part.
"Let the land produce." Let's make man in our image so they may rule over all the animals.
I wrote this myself. Why can't I keep messing it up? Okay, so God created man and woman and told them that all the plants were food. God saw that it was good. So where's our man and our woman? And all the animals too. So animals, how about Adam and Eve? You come stand right very front. Adam, you gotta stand up. You gotta listen, Adam. This is part of the problem. All right, Adam, come stand next to Eve. We got our animals too. We've got a very full creation going on up here. Okay, and there was evening and there was morning, the sixth day. Then God rested on the seventh day. Okay, and all of the creatures rested too. There was only one rule for Adam and Eve. Turn around, Eve. You got to face your audience, and y'all can stand up. Okay, they could not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for they surely would die. That was the only rule. Pretty important consequence, though, wasn't it? So they lived in harmony with all the creatures. And then, a short chapter later, Eve is standing up because she needs to, and she's walking over here because something's about to talk to you. All right, turn around so you can face your audience. There we go. Along comes a snake.
Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?
Eve replied, no, just not that one.
No, just
tree of knowledge of good and evil.
You will not certainly die, but instead your eyes will be open and you'll be like God, knowing good from evil.
Eve thought to herself, all right, come over here, Eve. You're going to think to yourself, put your face, yeah, that's a good thinking face. She says, I really do want to try that fruit. What harm can one little bite do? So she grabbed the apple, and she pretends to take a bite of it. Here we go. And then she offers some to Adam, and he pretends to take a bite of it. And they immediately knew they did something wrong. So look like, uh-oh, we broke the rules. That's right. That's right. So they went to hide from God. So go ahead and go behind the curtain, because you're going to try to hide from God. So just stay behind the curtain. They had ruined the perfect relationship with God they had in the garden. Can you hide from God? Did he know where they were? Of course he did. And this is how sin entered the world and continues to separate us all. But that is not how our story ends, just this part. All right? Very good job. The end. All right, take a bow, tree. All right, Adam and Eve, y'all come out too.
Good afternoon, madam. Apologies for the... Sorry. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Bob Testament, and I'm here with the International Association of Bible Enthusiasts. You are?
Married?
A biblical man. It's a sign.
A sign of what?
That I'm in the right place, madam. Have you heard of the Bible?
Why, yes.
Of course you have. Why, it's the single greatest best-selling book in history. Itself, when Gutenberg invented the printing press, it was the first book he printed. It's a must-have and essential for every library. Madam, you need a Bible.
I do?
Don't you know what a Bible is?
Well,
It's the Word of God. It's God's message to all of us, written down over the centuries by great heroes of faith.
But I really don't need
Of course you need one, madam. You need a book more than any other.
But
Madam, don't you know that this isn't just one book? It's 66 books in one.
Well, that's all very...
Shocking, amazing, unbelievable. I know, and it's also all true. Madam, I want you to sit tight, and I want you to let me unfold to you what you'll find in this book.
What are you saying?
Madam, I'm not going to leave this house until you know all the books of the Bible. Do you have a guest room?
A guest room?
66 books in one, madam. This is going to take a while.
Oh my gosh!